The house is done with just some outdoor things and a few minor things on the inside, but we can move in. Let's go ahead and take a tour of the house. So here is the entryway. Light fixture. I love the color of the walnut doors. And then immediately off the entryway is Joe's office and his wonderful view. And he gets a nice closet with storage. And then if we go off to the left, this is where the guest room is. And they get a nice view of the trees in our car for now. And some nice closets. Closets are done. And then down the hallway, guest bath, 2 sinks, lots and lots of storage. Middle storage. Here's one of the knobs that they still have to put on the bathroom door. And here's the shower. And then it is a very, very windy day today, but there you get a peek of our boathouse. Then we'll come back down the hallway and we have a linen closet here with lots of shelves. And there's some of the curtains I bought. I don't know if you watched our last video, I believe, when I went over the amazing curtain deals I found at JCPenney. And then this is my craft room. And I'm gonna get this amazing view of our boathouse. And then there's Augie running around the yard. Hopefully Joe's behind him. And then I have the same closet that was in the guest room. And then we'll come back down the hallway into the great room. So here is the built-in entertainment, bookshelves, fireplace. Looks like we have to buy the gas logs. And then we're gonna mount the TV over the fireplace. And then here's our wonderful view from the family room. And then we opted to, instead of one window here, we opted to have a door. And then here's our dining room. Looks like we have to buy some light bulbs for that lamp fixture. And we picked up this table on Facebook Marketplace. I thought a round table would be perfect in here, and it has a leaf, so it'll extend into an oval. But my plan is to replace these chairs with some fabric, like perhaps maybe a tufted upholstered fabric chair, and I think that's just gonna look so cute there. And then here is the kitchen. So much storage. I'm just not used to having this much storage, so I am just so excited about that. And then I'm sure these are standard now, but we didn't have these before. But it has the soft close doors. And if you're wondering what this is, since we came from Arizona, it wasn't safe to drink the tap water in Arizona, so we would have reverse osmosis water, and that's what that is. I guess since we're used to it, we decided to put reverse osmosis water in this house as well. And then this is going to be new to me. This is an induction cooktop, so I'm going to need to learn how to use that. And then this is nice also. We have some more storage here. So, and then behind this door, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here right now, but this is the butler's pantry. So I have some cabinets down here with a nice countertop. And then this right here is a pass-through to the garage. And so when we come home and unload our groceries, we'll be able to pass them through here. And I can put them away on the shelves or in the freezer and refrigerator. So let's come this way and we'll go into, this is the mudroom area. And our builder made all of these cabinets himself. So we decided I'll probably do some cushions here so you can sit down and take your shoes off. And that's where the garage is. This door here goes up to an unfinished room over the garage. And so eventually that will be Joe's man cave. And then here is the laundry room. I got cabinets in here also, which is great. And this is the same countertop that was in the kitchen. I have cabinets here. And then that is a pass-through to the master closet. So we could just pass over our dirty clothes through here or the clean clothes, and then they'll be ready to be put away. And then here is the master bedroom. And I love the detail with the tray ceilings. And the size of this master is wonderful. So we're trying to figure out, I think what we want to do is put the bed this way so we can wake up and see that view. But like I said, it is very, very windy today. So the lake looks dirty. It doesn't usually look that dirty. And then this was a last minute choice to build the deck off of the master. And I'm so glad we did. So we'll probably put a little seating area out there. And we might also put a fence around there and then a dog door in this window. So that way Augie can go out and he'll just go down the stairs and have a little fenced area to go. And then here is the master bath, their jetted jacuzzi tub. And looks like we still have to put in our light. And we bought a bidet with a heated toilet seat. And then we bought these LED lighted mirrors. We still have to take the film off, but these are nice because you can turn on the switch to have them unfog. And then you can change the light to either warm or cool. And then here is the shower. We opted to have 2 shower heads. So, and I have also an area here I can put my foot and shave my legs. So we have 2 vanities and a nice linen closet there. And then now this light here, it's upside down right now in this picture, but we are going to install it right there. So we'll have that beautiful chandelier over the tub. And then here is the water closet. That's where that bidet is going to go with the heated seat, but we're also going to put a bidet with a heated seat in the guest bath. And then nice big cabinets for towels and such. And then here is the master closet. And we opted to have these built in instead of wire racks because, and I mentioned this in my last video, we had an incident in our old home with the wire racks and they just all came crashing down one night in the middle of the night. And I don't want to go through that again. And then here is the pass-through to the laundry room so we can just pass our clothes through. And both of those pass-throughs were Joe's idea. And so he talked with the builder, and our builder made it work. So that's the tour of our home. I can't believe that our nomad life is ending, and we have our movers coming, or the U-Box is being delivered today of our stuff that's been in storage since last September, and our movers coming tomorrow morning to help us unpack.